God hates fags church. I am God. I am the Lord. So what was it they said again? They said God hates fags church. So let's delve into this, shall we? The dragon mentioned in the book of Revelation has 7 heads and 10 horns. Yeah? Yeah. So, you see, the problem is that when people say something like that, when they say God hates fags, well, what do they really mean? Do they mean that fags are God hates? Or are they saying God hates gay people, or gay people are God hates? You know, are they saying that gay people are God and that they hate? Or is it saying that God hates cigarettes? Or is it saying that God, yeah, well, because obviously the word fag can mean different things, because I smoke fags. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes. People call cigarettes, they call them fags. Yeah? So this is going to take a bit of explaining. So I grew up when I was my mum, my biological mum, flesh mum, yeah, I'll make that point very clear. She was my flesh mother, yeah. She was gay. She was a lesbian, bisexual woman. She had her first lesbian relationship when I was about 8 years old with a woman called Jennifer Jenkins. They were together for several years. Back then, we moved from London. They met in London, and then they lived together. We all lived together in London, in southeast London, in Surrey, in Sutton, well, near Sutton, Carshalton. And then we moved to Brighton when I was about 12 or 13 years old, and I lived near Kemp Town in Brighton, which is basically it's the gay area of Brighton. So, and I used to drink in gay bars, and I used to call gay guys friends, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I used to know lots of gay men. I knew some transsexuals, transvestites. So, you know, I went to a gay wedding. Well, 2 guys I knew. They had a civil partnership, I guess, and they had a ceremony. I went to that. Obviously, this is all before I realized I'm God. But you know, that happened. So I knew a lot of gay people. Obviously, it was kind of strange for me because I'm not gay. You know, I was a straight guy, for the most part. Let's say. Have I ever done anything that you could say is a gay thing to do? Perhaps. Well, yes, I have actually. But obviously, well, when I was younger, I had a lot of drug problems. My mum was very abusive. The world hates me, and the world has done a lot of witchcraft against me. I'm God. So I also started smoking when I was 13 years old. So I've been smoking for going on about almost 23, 24 years now. So it's a long time. I've been smoking a long time. Okay, so I am God hates. I hate the world. See, the world would like to think that the demons would like to pretend that it's the cigarettes or it's gay people that are God that hates. But actually, no, I'm God and I hate the world and I smoke cigarettes. I'm addicted to smoking cigarettes, fags, as some people would call them. Now, I wouldn't go as far to saying that I hate or hated gay people, because actually I knew a lot of gay people. I hung around a lot of gay people. I called a lot of gay people friend. And, well, I mean, there was one guy, he died of HIV. I went to his funeral years and years and years ago. I didn't, but the fact was is that they were all trying to F me. They were all trying to, well, not all of them, but that's the thing, I was a young teenager and I was hanging around older gay men and they looked at me like a piece of meat. Okay, and they treated me like a piece of meat. Okay, and I decided to stay away from them because I didn't trust them. And a lot of them, actually, quite a few of them had HIV and were trying to do stuff to me when I was wasted. Yeah, that happened a couple of times. And I learnt my lesson not to put myself in such a dumb situation. Some guys, they don't take no for an answer. You say no and they think you mean yes. So, I hate the world. I hate straight people. I hate gay people. I hate white people. I hate black people. I hate everybody. Everybody, almost everybody, except those who love me through Jesus Christ. Those are the ones that I love. Everyone else I hate. Okay? How's that for equality? You like that? Now, you see, the problem with, because it was the West, it was that church called the Westboro Baptist Church, I think it was called. And they all had those signs saying, God hates fags. God hates fags. And back then, I didn't know I was God. And I was just sitting at home, puff, 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 puffing on my cigarettes like a dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Who's this? That's me in drag. Yeah, it was a fancy dress party. I went in fancy dress, and they asked me to dress like a woman, so I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, dragon. Yeah. I mean, what some gay guys did to me, well, a lot of people would call it rape, actually. Yeah. Well, I mean, if someone's totally, can't, if someone falls asleep, passes out from taking too much alcohol and drugs, and then you try doing something to them, well, a lot of people would call that R-A-P-E. Yeah? Rape. Yeah? So, I found myself in some dumb situations, and I decided I wouldn't put myself in that situation anymore. I didn't want to, and yeah. So, anyway. Excuse me. So what else can I say about this? So this is the thing, because people, that's the thing, they put the word God hates fags before the word church. So now, what you're saying is that you're saying that God hates fags is church. That's what human beings have done. That's what human beings have done. You see, when you say that, you've is it equivocate? You know, you've basically made the phrase "God hates fags" equivalent with the word church. Okay? So is it any wonder I'm addicted to smoking cigarettes? Is it any wonder? You see, demons do this to try to kill me. Yeah? They're trying to kill me through drug addictions. Saying dumb things. I mean, what did I say to people? I said, love your enemy, do not judge. And what do people do? They go around saying stuff like that. Well, I mean, what did it say in, what did Jesus say? Well, Jesus said, for a man to lie with another man is an abomination. And for a woman to lie with another woman is an abomination. And also, you know, there's the abomination of desolation, right? So, now the interesting thing is, obviously, I have had some gay experiences, okay? I basically, well, this is the thing, I was Jesus in the past, okay? And in terms of magic, that means, well, my butt is my past, you see, it's what's behind me. So I have a rainbow butt. You know the story about the throne in heaven? It says that the rainbow encircled the throne of God. Well, the rainbow that encircles the throne of God is my butt. Yeah, my white throne butt. The rainbow butt. Okay? I have a torn sphincter. Okay? But technically, I consider myself straight. I'm attracted to women, although I have a very strange fixation with butt stuff. And the thing is, a lot of it has to do with witchcraft, because the world is trying to kill me with witchcraft. And how do I survive all that horrible witchcraft that the world does against me? Well, I deal with it the way I have to deal with it, in various ways. Okay? For instance, taking drugs, smoking cigarettes, breaking my butt. Yeah? That kind of thing. And the world continues to do what it wants to try to kill me. And I make videos explaining that the world is being destroyed day after day, bit by bit. And soon everyone's going to be dead. Unless the world listens to me. Unless people acknowledge me. But they won't. They choose not to. Okay. So, have I explained that thoroughly enough? Do I need to really explain that anymore? I mean, look, the phrase, God hates fags, you know, well, that's the thing, you know, you are saying that fags is God hates. You know, well, you know, that you can interpret it that way, right? You can, you know, if you say fag hates God, yeah, you know, if you swapped the word fag and God around, so it was the other way around, you said fag or fags hates God, or whatever, right? You know, you can still interpret it the other way around, you know. What do I think about the gay community? Well, God, and, well, the fact is, the gay community, most of them hate me. The fact, I've already explained this before, if a person who's gay, right, well, this is the thing, right, because I am God, Jesus said, I was Jesus, I said, put God first, okay? I'm God, I said, put me first. If you didn't put me first, you failed. If you put your sex life before God, you failed. So, you know, anyone who puts their sex life before me, I hate, okay? Anybody, doesn't matter if you're straight, doesn't matter if you're gay. If you put your sex life before me, I hate you, and you have failed. Okay? Could I make that any clearer? Now, cigarettes. Well, they haven't done me much good, really. As you can probably hear by the sound of my voice. I've been smoking. I've been a heavy smoker for more than 2 decades. I tell you what, I'm addicted to these things, and I really need to stop. You know, I feel like if I keep going, if I keep, if I stop now, I'll feel better. I feel quite confident that I'll have many years. I'll live for many decades. Quite easily. I'm God. But I do feel like if I keep smoking, though, I'm basically going to kill myself with them. If I keep smoking for another year or 2 or 3 or 4, eventually, I mean, it's I don't feel good. Okay. I mean, I get out of breath going up the stairs. I'm out of breath doing housework. I mean, I can't run anymore. I get sore lungs. I'm constantly coughing up phlegm. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I'm tired of having to cough. I've got bad sinuses from all the drugs I took in the past. Yeah, it's not good. But essentially, I'm the dragon. I'm Satan. My children who love me call me Father. I'm God. I am the Lord. Most people hate me. To them, I'm Satan. Yeah? As far as they're concerned, I'm a liar, I'm a murderer, I'm evil, I'm Satan, I'm the devil. I'm the destroyer of them. Okay? That's how it is. Okay? So, have I explained this well enough for you to understand what I'm saying? There was another thing I saw. I was looking through videos to see, what videos there were about the God hates fags thing, right? And there was a guy who's wearing a t-shirt that said God hates the media.com. And there was godhatesfags.com as well. Well, God hates the media. Well, that's the thing. I am God hates me. It isn't the people who are on Sky News. It isn't the people who are on GB News or CNN or in the movies or in TV programs. It's not them. They aren't God hates. I'm God hates, and I hate them. Yeah? It's not the cigarette that hates you. It's me. You understand?